Hello, and welcome back to Speak English Arabia. I'm Lila.
And I'm Teacher Omar. Today, we have a really practical topic that everyone needs to know. Going to the pharmacy.
That's right. Whether you need medicine, vitamins, or just some basic health products, knowing how to communicate at the pharmacy is essential.
We'll learn how to ask for medications, understand dosage instructions, and handle common situations you might face when you're not feeling well.
This is especially important if you're traveling or living in an English-speaking country. So if you find this helpful, please subscribe and share with anyone learning English.
Let's start with today's conversation between Sarah and a pharmacist.
Good afternoon. How can I help you today?
Hi, I'm not feeling very well. I have a terrible headache and my throat is really sore.
I'm sorry to hear that. How long have you been experiencing these symptoms?
Since yesterday morning. I also feel a bit feverish and tired.
It sounds like you might have caught a cold or flu. Do you have any allergies to medications?
No, I don't think so. I've never had any problems before.
Okay, good. For the headache and fever, I'd recommend this pain reliever. Take 2 tablets every 6 hours, but don't exceed 8 tablets in 24 hours.
All right. What about my sore throat?
These throat lozenges should help. Let one dissolve slowly in your mouth every 2 hours as needed.
Do I need a prescription for these?
No, these are over-the-counter medications. You don't need a doctor's prescription.
That's convenient. Should I take them with food?
The pain reliever is better with food to avoid stomach upset. The throat lozenges can be taken anytime.
How long should I take them?
If your symptoms don't improve in 3 to 5 days, or if they get worse, please see a doctor.
Thank you so much. How much is everything?
That'll be $24.50. And make sure to drink plenty of fluids and get lots of rest.
I will. Thank you for your help.
All right, let's talk about what we just heard in that conversation.
I love how natural that sounded. The pharmacist was so helpful and patient.
Exactly. Did you notice when Sarah said, "I'm not feeling very well"? That's such a common way to start explaining your health problems. It's polite and not too dramatic.
And when she described her symptoms, terrible headache and sore throat, she was being specific. That helps the pharmacist understand exactly what's wrong.
The pharmacist asked about allergies, which is super important. Sarah said, "I don't think so." That's honest. If you're not sure about allergies, it's better to say that than to guess.
I also noticed how the pharmacist explained the dosage really clearly. Take 2 tablets every 6 hours, but don't exceed 8 tablets in 24 hours. That's the kind of detailed instruction you need to understand.
And Sarah asked great follow-up questions like, "Should I take them with food?" That shows she's being responsible about her health.
You know, I had a similar experience last month when I had a really bad cold.
Oh, really? What happened?
Well, I went to the pharmacy feeling absolutely terrible. My nose was so stuffy I could barely breathe, and I was coughing constantly.
That sounds awful. What did you tell the pharmacist?
I said something like, "I have this terrible cold that won't go away. I've been coughing for 3 days and my nose is completely blocked." The pharmacist was so understanding.
That's great! And what did they recommend?
They suggested a decongestant for my stuffy nose and a cough syrup for nighttime. But here's the interesting part. They asked if I was taking any other medications.
Why is that important?
Because some medicines can interact with each other. I was already taking vitamins, and the pharmacist said that was fine, but it's always good to check.
That's such valuable advice. I remember when my daughter had a fever last year, and I wasn't sure what to give her.
Oh, buying medicine for children is tricky. What did you do?
I explained that she was 6 years old and had a fever of 101 degrees. The pharmacist showed me the children's section and explained how to calculate the right dose based on her weight.
That's so helpful. Pharmacists really know their stuff.
Let's talk about something that confused me for a long time. Understanding medicine instructions.
Oh, that can be tricky. What confused you?
Well, when they say take twice daily, I used to think that meant whenever I remembered to take it twice. But it actually means every 12 hours.
Right. So if you take your first dose at 8 a.m., the next one should be at 8 p.m.
Exactly. And with food doesn't just mean sometime around mealtime. It literally means during your meal or right after eating.
I learned that the hard way when I took some anti-inflammatory pills on an empty stomach. My stomach hurt so much afterward.
Oh no, that's exactly why they give those instructions. What about as needed? Do you understand that one?
Yes, that means only when you actually have the symptom. Like if you have headache medicine that says as needed, you don't take it unless your head actually hurts.
Perfect. And here's one that used to confuse me. Don't exceed 6 tablets in 24 hours.
That's a safety limit, right?
Exactly. Even if your pain isn't getting better, you can't take more than 6 tablets in one day. If that's not helping, you need to call a doctor instead.
These instructions are really for our safety. It's not the pharmacist being difficult. They want to help us get better without getting hurt.
I want to share a story about when I was traveling in Australia.
What happened?
I got really bad sunburn on the beach. I mean, really bad. My shoulders were bright red and so painful.
Ouch. So you went to a pharmacy?
Yes, and I was so embarrassed. I walked in looking like a lobster and said, "I got sunburned really badly. Do you have anything that might help?"
That's not embarrassing. That happens to tourists all the time.
The pharmacist was so nice. She recommended aloe vera gel and explained how to apply it. She also suggested I drink lots of water because sunburn can dehydrate you.
That's great advice. I had a funny pharmacy experience too. I went in looking for something for my allergies, but I couldn't remember the word antihistamine.
What did you say?
I said, I need something for when I sneeze a lot and my eyes get watery because of trees and flowers. The pharmacist smiled and said, "Oh, you need an antihistamine."
That's perfect. You described your symptoms instead of trying to remember the medical term.
Exactly. And that's actually better sometimes. The pharmacists can understand what's wrong even if you don't know the technical words.
I think people worry too much about using perfect medical vocabulary. Just describe how you feel.
Right. My stomach hurts after I eat is just as good as saying I have indigestion.
And pharmacists are used to helping people who are feeling sick and maybe not thinking clearly. They're very patient.
Let's do a quick practice round. I'll be the pharmacist, and you listen to how Bruna handles different situations.
Okay, I'm ready.
Good morning. How can I help you today?
Hi, I woke up this morning with really itchy, red eyes. I think it might be allergies, but I'm not sure.
How long have you been experiencing this?
Just since this morning, but it's getting worse. My eyes are watery too.
Are you taking any other medications currently?
Just my daily vitamin. Is that okay?
That's fine. I'd recommend these antihistamine eye drops. Put 1 drop in each eye twice a day.
Should I be worried if it doesn't get better?
If it's not better in 2 or 3 days, or if it gets worse, you should see a doctor.
Perfect. And how much is this?
That'll be $12.99.
Great. Thank you so much for your help.
See how natural that conversation was? Layla described her symptoms clearly, asked about interactions, and checked about follow-up care.
That was so much fun. I love how we turned a simple pharmacy visit into real conversations.
Me too. And you know what? I think our listeners are going to feel much more confident next time they need to visit a pharmacy.
Absolutely. Here's what I want you to try this week. Next time you're at any store, not even a pharmacy, practice describing how you feel to yourself in English.
That's brilliant. Like when you wake up, you could think, I feel great today, or I'm a bit tired this morning.
Exactly. And if you do need to visit a pharmacy, remember that pharmacists are really helpful people. They want to help you feel better.
Don't worry about perfect grammar or pronunciation. Just focus on communicating clearly, like Layla did in our practice conversation.
And remember, if you're not sure about something, it's always okay to ask. Can you explain that again? Or I want to make sure I understand correctly.
Thanks for listening to Speak English Arabia. We love hearing about your experiences, so tell us in the comments about your next pharmacy visit.
Take care of yourselves, and we'll chat again soon.
Bye, everyone.